Greetings, Keishlings. I'm here with my live reaction of Spirit Photography, and I'm probably going to butcher this name. Saburo Kono. It is a one-shot that was published in Viz. This is actually something that I had heard about before, but I didn't quite know what the title was going to be, so I didn't know what to look out for. It's made by the same duo that made The Promised Neverland, and, you know, that was a good series, so maybe this will garner enough attention and become its own series, you know, who knows. But, I mean, there was a little bit of a lackluster towards the end with how the ending, but, I mean, it worked, kind of, whatever, just, you know, at least it got an ending. But anyway, so is this Kono? This kid who, to be honest, looks like a more downtrodden version of Emma. Because when I was doing the graphics, like, the more I looked at this kid, the more I was like, you're a boy and you're basically Emma without the antenna. Maybe a little bit of Ray's earlier personality where he was a bit more, you know, not as upbeat. Let's see here. Okay, looking at, is that a camera? I think that's a camera. Otherwise, that is the smallest screen for a game console, especially a handheld. Let's see. Did someone new move in next door? Okay, so he could hear something. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if it turns out this is a girl, because I've been saying he this whole time. Looks like it. What did they do? Oh, who was saying that? Through the wall or behind the TV? What? Then looks like his mother, I guess. Yeah. What did they do? I'm not sure. I think photography or something. Oh, so that's probably the guy that's also in the graphic, the one who's taking the picture. By the way, Soda, you skipped school again, didn't you? Oh, so this isn't Kono. So Kono must be the other dude. Okay. Are you listening? Oh, he's kind of downtrodden. The next door neighbor. Wonder how long they'll last. What? And you're playing some kind of game on the TV. Okay, so that might have just been a game controller then. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It looks like a Wii, maybe? Because like when you look at the console here in the second panel, it looks kind of like a Wii in its docking station, but then that don't quite look like, you know, Joy-Cons. But so what? Their neighbors typically die? There's a curse, I'm guessing, on the apartment or house next door, who knows. But played a game, won. Let's see here. The apartment next door has issues. It's numbered 603. If it was 666, I could maybe understand. Many move in because it's so cheap, but they run off in less than 3 days. Okay. I heard it's really haunted. Okay, so we've got the wives kind of like just stirring up that rumor mill. Even though, why would they be saying this at all? Like, most of them have probably lived here for many years, and why would they need to know, or why would they have to, like, talk about this at all, especially out in public? And there's the dude, smiling just like he is on the picture I used. This man also left within 3 days, but it played a bit differently this time. Oh, interesting. What, he came back? I came back with a camera. Oh, and here's the title page. Spirit Photography. Saburo Kono. And why is the kid trapped in the lens of the camera? I hope that's just the weird angle that the art is going for, not something that actually happens. Because you know how, like, basically when photo photography first came into play, like, people who didn't really understand it, which was just about everybody, there was a weird superstition that it was like when your picture was taken, it the camera stole your soul. Yeah, weird, I know. Most people have probably heard that at some point, but I like with the little, tidbits. Okay, so the dude's coming to your door. What was the Sato? That's the kid's name. And the last name is Kogane. Okay, knocking or ding dong. So there's a doorbell. All right, already. And you just blasted him with a camera. Ah! So that's probably where the picture from the cover comes from. Okay, dude, you're like an evil Inspector Gadget with that face, my man. Also, that's an instant camera he's got in his hand. Interesting. It's not quite the same one that he has on the cover. Or the image that I used. Not the cover. It didn't even really have a cover, did it? Hello. Sorry it took a while to come and introduce myself. My name is Saburo Kono. I moved into 603. It's him. God, he's just like evil Inspector Gadget with the way his face is like... It's more thin than it is wide, so like he's got a longer face with that hat. It's just, he's evil Inspector Gadget. He's crime scene Inspector Gadget. Because he takes pictures of the crime scene. Yes! It'd be weird if there was some kind of inspiration there, but I doubt it. I'm a normal photographer. Sure you are. Not with those eyes. He's definitely not normal. That's my thought. This is for you, a souvenir of our meeting. And he, like, good lord, how old is that, like, camera? Because, like, he's having to peel the negative off. That's definitely a thing I haven't really seen or really ever experienced, I don't think, in my whole life. Okay, not the best picture, kid. Not the same picture as the title page, so not quite the same, so, Totally don't need it. No, thank you. It's a horrible shot indeed. He's just trying to like, nope. My mom's not home right now, so trying to close the... Oh, God, he's got it. This dude is kind of creepy. Come on, Kono Gadget. He's basically prying the door open at this point. Home invasion. When I could then I would love to ask for help. Ask for your help. I'm in quite a bind. I'd say so if you're prying the door open. This is my third day here, but the spirit hasn't arrived yet, or appeared yet. Not arrived. I said it was so he said it so casually, as if he were talking about a plumbing problem. He's a weirdo. He moved into the room to see the ghost? I mean, it's a thing. I mean, once it... excuse me. Just crap in my throat today. If it's a prominent enough rumor, people do that. I wouldn't say move in, but at least tour the place. I'm sorry, I have no furniture, but please try to make yourself comfortable. How did this happen? So you dragged him over there. Lovely. He pressured me into it. More like he might have kidnapped you, kid. I still don't. He gives me a bit of stranger dangers. There really is nothing here. Except what he brought with him. Photography equipment? And only 2 cameras. Oh, look, there's the one. How could he live here just like that? Why did he move here? Or why did you move here, Mr. Kono? Kind of give him a side... Okay, creepy eyes again. Photography. I came to take pictures. Like that one? Thinking about their first meeting photo. No, that was an ordinary instant camera. Only used for test shots. This is the real deal. The real deal? Yes. I came for the spirit. Photography. I specialize in spirit photography. Okay. Spirit photography. How many times are we going to say that? You're a fan of paranormal or something? Fan of the paranormal? No, this is my job. This camera is special. Oh, it's special, is it? Okay. It has the ability to take, transfer, and capture the souls of the dead. Oh, shit. Okay, taking that concept I mentioned earlier and literally making it happen. Okay. We got a picture of like two kids and they're like, I guess he was like, hey kids, you know, it's like, give a smile and I'll take your photo. And they're like, okay, mister. Ah. And then there's like a dead, like, Japanese soldier from hundreds of years ago floating in the back. He's got arrows all in him. And he's going, yeah, cowabunga, dudes. He's even got a beard. Huh? You know how some people freak out that their soul will be taken when you point a camera at them? Okay. It's that. Oh, Norman and Emma. The picture that Ray took with his cameras in the background. Oh, I love it. So you trapped the soul inside the photo? Yes. Okay, Inspector Smiles. Goddamn. I swear, he just gets creepier. I can see why in the picture I found, it's like he's smiling behind the camera. He doesn't just tell you to smile. He's smiling the whole time. Don't worry. I can't capture the souls of a living person. Okay, well, I guess that's a good thing. I came here to capture the room's ghost and ask it to leave this world peacefully. This worldly peaceful. I think is what I was going to say. I can't do anything if it doesn't appear. I thought the people next door would know something. As the saying goes, neighbors aren't blind, right? Can you tell me what you know? Sota Kogane. My gut told me this was bad. He knows my name. Well, he should know your last name. Your last name was kind of obvious, but sometimes, like, I've seen it in like anime and manga as well, but like in like real world Japan, like when it comes to like an apartment or something, sometimes you put almost your full name right there on the front. It's not just the family name or the surname. So wouldn't surprise me if his full name wasn't there too, but I don't know if you would put your kid's name on there. He knows my name. I wanted to run if I could. If only you could get to the door because of Mr. Creeper there. I could. Dang it. It was suicide. Wait, how do you know? A lady jumped off the balcony 4 months ago on a rainy day. Only 4 months ago! Sweet Jesus. Her name was Yoko Kakizaki. She worked at some company, a typical adult. Working. That's something I do. Trying to get a job. I have an interview tomorrow, actually. I hope it goes well. But anyway, the little peer into my real life. But anyway, we barely spoke, but she was a pleasant and kind person. Yeah, it's always the kind ones that you don't suspect will commit suicide at any moment. And why did Miss Kakizaki commit suicide? Don't know. There was no note. And how was it determined to be suicide? Well, I mean, the fact that there was probably literally nothing else there. The cops investigated and they found out that she had some trouble at work, so they thought that was the motive. I see. So it may not be suicide after all. I do have to admit I like his hairstyle. Like, Kono, you might look like an evil Inspector Gadget, but your hair looks nice. I like kind of the weird swirly bobs there. But anyway, so I wonder if he's also an investigator of the dead. Like, I mean, that would probably play a role, right? To find the dead? Since her death, everyone who's moved in here has left immediately. How many people would have left in 4 months' time? That's like that. It must be some high traffic, you know, set of apartments, because good lord. They all said they saw the spirit of a woman at night. Oh, just okay, kind of doing like what she did in life. Jump off the balcony, it looks like. That they were grabbed and feared for their lives. Okay, that one was just like cooking dinner and she's going for him. I'm wondering if, like, there has to be some more to this. Like, evil spirits might have tempted her to do it. And she's trying to stop, you know, the living from doing what she did. And it's like, don't listen to the evil spirits. Listen to me. I'm a good soul. And it's like, you're freaking me out, lady. But anyway, that was probably the ghost of Yoko. And there's the last person, I guess. So there was at least 3 people that lived there. But too bad for you. Maybe they were all lying because you haven't seen a ghost. Okay, he's trying to get up and be like, haha, you wasted your time. Are you satisfied? I don't know anything else, so let me go home. I guess. God, his facial expression. I mean, I'd get used to them if this ever became a full series, but god dang, it just... the sun is setting after all. Thank you for your help, and he bows. Okay, the door just locked itself. That ain't good. Yoko, are you near? Okay, why is it creaking now? Hey, did you, lend your keys to someone? No, they're all here. Oh, that's unlocking the door from the outside. Is it the landlord? No, if it were. Why isn't whoever's out there ringing the doorbell? She's coming home. She's doing, like, her normal routines. Maybe. Because, like, that's a thing that you typically see in, like, movies and TV shows when it comes to spirits. That it's like, when you see them, they're doing the things they did in life leading up to their death. So maybe like their last actions of, like, say, the last 24 hours or something. So I'm wondering, she probably came home, maybe had a struggle with somebody, and then, like, she tried to flee out the window from the balcony and ended up dying in the process? Maybe? That's going to be my theory. Let's see here. Perhaps because it's not a guest. That. The chain's broken. Lovely. The chain got broken yesterday. Strong ghost. Even if I lock the doors, it's been coming in the past 2 days. What? So when you said the ghost hasn't appeared, I'm sorry, I lied. Oh, God. Why do you have to be such a creeper? I like your design, but goddamn, those faces and your personality aren't really helping much, dude. Okay, the door is now opening. This is, but has not appeared. Welcome, welcome. There's just like smoke or dust coming off from the hallway. What the hell's going on? No one's there. But you can hear a patop. So that's like shoes or something? Patop. What's this sound? Footsteps? And the door closed. Exactly. A wet and barefooted... what? Female spirit. What the... So she was barefoot? Also, those do not look like lady feet. But the more he describes it, the more I see it. It's coming this way. Oh, so he has the power of seeing spirits now? Yoko? Oh, shit. Okay. This is not the face I was expecting. This is like the face of someone who's been dead for like 4 months or more and has rotted away. Because, like, she ain't got no nose no more. Weird energies in her eyes. Scary. Also, what is that, water coming off of her? Or is that the freaking skin melting off her face? Ah! And she's, like, saying something, but it's in a kind of... Wait. It vaguely looks like there is a word under there, but I can't for the life of me tell what it is. Here, Soda. Stop hiding and look carefully. What? She's saying something. Okay, well, it'd be nice. Sota? Where's Sota? For some reason she's looking for you. Is this why she brought me to this room? Or he brought me to this room? Oh, so he already figured it out. That's why he probably knew his first name, because she said it, and it was like she might have said the last name at some point, and it was like, that's the last name of my next door neighbors. They must have a son. Okay, so he broke away. He's trying to get to the door. Why? But why? No. Okay, the door's closed. She's a poltergeist. I mean, I guess that was already obvious with the fact that she could manipulate the door in the first place. It won't open. Help. Hurry and capture her with that camera. Oh, but wait. And he's just kind of like, whoop. She's just kind of standing there with her hand extending out. It's still too early to click, yes? What? Soda, you're hiding something. It's odd. You said you barely spoke, so... How did you know she was a kind person? Why didn't you say she seemed kind? You knew Yoko. Oh, so he spent time with her. She was a kind person, yes? Then why are you so afraid? So it looks like he came over to her apartment, at least at some point. Hopefully nothing devious. Because, and she's coming right for him, it's like, Yoko must hate me. Why? Did you push her? Did you frickin' push her out the window? Or off the balcony? Because I killed her. Holy shit, I was right. Okay. Why? Were you having an indecent relationship with your adult neighbor? And, she was about it. I was like, no, I can't live like this. I have to tell the police and your parents. It's the right thing to do. I don't care what my punishment is. And then it's like, nope, bitch. And then pushes her out off the balcony. I don't know. That day, I watched Yoko fall. Okay, so it wasn't suicide. That rainy day. Oh, so that's why she's wet. Because it was raining the day she died. Okay. And... her sandals slipped off. Oh. When he was watching from their balcony. Because based on the way this picture is, and it's like, his apartment is to the right of hers. So he actually saw her fall from his balcony. She was going for the laundry. Because it was raining, because that's a totally Japanese thing to do. They, like, a lot of people don't have, in Japan apparently, they don't have, like, a washer dryer, per se. They usually have, like, especially at an apartment building, it seems like it's more of a communal washing machine. And then they dry things out on the balconies, which are a pretty common thing in Japan. So she just died of, circumstance. I was the one who was about to commit suicide. Oh. Okay. She saw and probably tried to stop you. Aw. Aw, little bastards leaving him notes. Die, idiot, and creep is written on that note. I'll be home late again today, Mom. Oh. No. Oh, the people wrote on his books that. Okay, so whatever, assholes. Wait, Soda. Wait, Sota. Okay, so, your handkerchief. Okay, so this is where he got the impression she was a nice person. She actually was trying to reach out to him, you know, on a more regular basis, it looks like. You just dropped it. Oh my, what happened? You're covered in dirt. You're quite covered. Oh, it looks like people went stomping on him. Footprints? Don't tell anyone, especially my mom. But I don't have a dad, and Mom's always busy with work. Aw. This is embarrassing and will only upset her, and I don't want her to worry. Okay, I won't tell anyone. Aw, I'm starting to fucking cry over here, goddammit. No child should have to go through this shit. But can you promise me something? Tell me everything. Don't bear this all on your own. Promise me. Aw, she's a little pinky promise. Okay. Yoko, do you remember our promise? And okay, so that's when she was trying to reach out to him, apparently. Please rethink this. Let's talk it out. I'll come over there. Maybe not come that way. Yoko was only trying to save me. Yoko, you really not using the smartest bit of judgment. I mean, I don't think you would have gotten over to him in time regardless. Be it if you had gone through the apartments or the freaking Tarzan-like shenanigans you're about to do. Don't. It's okay. Wait for me. Oh, and there she goes slipping. Had she not had her laundry out, he'd be dead. Just now realizing that. And he just watched. If I had kept my promise and hadn't done such a stupid thing, she would still be alive. It's my fault. I practically killed her. And there she's coming, probably to comfort him. Sota. Oh. Oh, and he's just crying. You must have been in such pain. But I was scared and couldn't tell anyone. I pretended to not see. I kept running away, even though it was all my fault. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, and she's just hugging him. It's like, you're a good kid. I don't know why I'm giving her this raspy voice. I mean, look at her. I guess that's probably why. I'm glad. Huh? Sota, you're alive. I'm really kind of going back and forth on her. Yoko doesn't hate you, Sota. She was worried. She wanted to tell you. And there's when she hit the ground. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. Don't be embarrassed. You can run away somewhere. If it's too much to bear, but you're not alone. Remember that. That's why. And he's remembering all of this from the handkerchief incident to now. Live. Aw. And she's become like a pure spirit again. Smile. Nothing good comes from dying. And she's like pointing at herself and is like, yeah, look at this punum. He continues to cry. So please don't think of taking your life anymore. Okay, I promise for real this time. Aw. I'm so sorry. And she's become more of a spectral being that's not like full on like grudge ghost. I'm so sorry, Yoko. Can I take a picture? Thank you. Oh, so he's finally going to... What? You know... What does he do with them once they's got their souls captured? Does he... It was like... He brings them to a better experience, I guess, and it allows them to pass on through the picture? Is that the whole thing that he does? I imagine if this was a full-on series, like, good lord, there's probably some ghost that I don't think any camera's going to capture. But, anyway, so he takes the picture, and it's aw, they're doing a pinky promise. Okay, he's looking at the picture. They're both looking at the picture. Good smiles on both of you. How does she go in peace from here? What? A lighter? Oh, he's going to burn the photo. Oh. That's sad. Oh. It turned into a butterfly? What? Or the butterfly was already there. A butterfly? Ah. Okay, now I'm a little confused. The shape of the soul takes when it leaves the body. It's why the Japanese have likened the soul to a butterfly since ancient times. Oh, so that's not really a butterfly. Okay. He can see spirits now, so I guess that makes more sense. Aren't they similar? Oh, and he's giving a little prayer for her that night. Saburo Kono disappeared quietly. I told my mom everything and I decided to transfer schools. There's a picture that I kept with me. This copy of the photo doesn't have a spirit in it. Oh, so that's like real photo. And then what he burned was like what the camera is specialized in. Gotcha, interesting. But I will never forget Yoko or this entire experience. All the spirits that remain in this world have business to take care of. And just kind of creepily being there. Okay. Are they moving? It's not my style to capture them forcefully, to exorcise them. I'm not an exorcist. I'm a photographer. He arranges for the subject to be in their best condition to capture their finest moment. Okay, so I was kind of right. Saburo Kono was probably aiming his camera somewhere today, too, as a photographer. Oh, look, that's basically the image from him that I used as the thing. But Sato is not there. He's a photographer who specializes in spirit photography. The end. Okay, ooh, hello. Colored pictures. Special illustrations celebrating the 4th anniversary of the Promised Neverland. Really? Aw, look at Phil chop that wood with the old man, Santa Claus. And Santa Claus is just like posting all these pictures. Oh, isn't that lovely? Is that the end of it? I think that's the end of it. Yeah, that seems to be it. Yep. Okay. Sorry this reaction ran a bit longer than I was expecting, but, you know, it was interesting regardless. So I don't really care that it ran longer. Overall, really good story, heartfelt. There was a few times that I was kind of holding back the tears, and I was like, oh boy, one more good gut punch, you know, before I could catch my composure. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to be crying on camera. Which, Kono would probably like that, wouldn't he? Creepy Inspector Gadget looking motherfucker. Anyway, overall, I like the characters. Soda, you know, being maybe a little underdeveloped because, like, other than his relationship with the 2 other main characters, we don't really get to know all that much of his personality other than he was bullied. He had a nice relationship with Yoko, and he likes to play video games. I mean, he kind of holding things in that he probably shouldn't have. I mean, I don't know if people would have blamed him because that was her own doing that led to her demise. And I'm pretty sure had it not been raining, maybe she actually would have survived and made it across and whatnot. But it's like, it's sad that he was being bullied, and I just, no kid should go through that shit. I hate that. There's the tears again. So yeah, that was Sota. Yoko, not really developed. Neither was the mother character, but Yoko was a nice woman. More developed than the mother, yeah, fair enough. And now I'm just correcting myself like a crazy person. But yeah, it was like she was a nice person, willing to do a very dangerous thing that eventually led to her own demise, which is always a sad thing. But I do kind of wonder how the story would have turned out if, like, some of it was actually a flashback to before he jumped, because like if she hadn't gone for her laundry, he would have been a goner potentially. And then all the other instances, like there was a suicide here, and it was like Yoko left. Like this story could have easily been rewritten that Soda actually was the spirit that he was trying to capture in his camera all along. But then it's like, you're a special kind of spirit, I know. It's like, how about you become my protege? I could always use a little help trying to, you know, make souls feel in their prime and, you know, allowing themselves to finally pass on. What do you say, kid? You know, that could have been an interesting turn for the series, or one shot, I guess. If it becomes a series, it'll be a series, but you know. And yeah, and then Kono, he was an interesting fellow. Creepy Inspector Gadget looking motherfucker. I mean, literally, it's all I see sometimes when he would do some of his faces. I like the hair. It helps because, like, Inspector Gadget had, like, a real simple kind of, like, you know, combed down, kind of stuck out a little bit, but it was more spiky kind of. This was just swirly bobs of hair, so quite a bit different in that regard. But the face-wise, with the hat, definitely kind of like that will be his nickname for all time. Creepy Inspector Gadget. But seems like a good person. Would like to know, like, maybe where he got the camera, what made him start taking pictures of the dead. Maybe he, like, learned how to see the dead at some point, or he caught a glimpse of one during his years of photography prior to getting the camera, and he was like, wait, what? And it's like he took the camera in to, like, hey dude, it's like I bought this camera, but it's like taking weird photos now. And like the person who sold it's like, aha, you have the gift. I will modify your camera. I want a new camera, not modify it, new one. It's like, but I must tell you of an old art. It's like, it's been going on for about 200 years now. And it's like, it is called spirit photography. And it's like, okay, I like photography. Tell me more. Well, basically, I modify your camera, and then you capture the souls of the dead. And it's like, you've sold me, old man. Oh, great, because I've been a spirit this whole time inhabiting the body of an old shopkeeper, and I need to really get off of this planet. There's some weird shit like that. I want to know where he got the camera, how all this set up, because it could be an interesting series regardless. And like all the kinds of spirits you see trying to deal with them, and maybe they can't always deal with them in the same manner with the camera. Maybe the camera gets upgraded over time. Maybe he has different kinds of cameras to work different kinds of situations. He says he's not an exorcist, but I could definitely see like Sota becoming maybe more of an exorcist, you know. But, or something else, you know. Like, they have to start using more exorcism style methods combined with the photography. Could be quite interesting. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this. I'll have a link down below, but it's on the Viz site. It's free to read, but I'll leave a link regardless. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for also all of my social medias so that you can stay up to date on my content, and also ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, click, you might catch a spirit.